So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So let's continue our journey, our discussion of planets through Navamsa Chart in Vedic Astrology. And in this particular video, let's try to decode our dear planet Rahu placement in the 11th house and what are going to be the desires which this Rahu is going to give you and how the relationship dynamics are going to be playing out in your own life. Let's try to decode in this particular video. First of all, you need to have some basic understandings over the 11th house of the D-9 chart and the functionings of this house. Only then you will be able to gain more deeper insight. This 11th house particularly represents the combined desire of you as a husband or as a wife. So what is your combined desire as a couple? It's seen through the 11th house. Malefic planets like Rahu, even Ketu, Saturn, Mars, they tend to give more materialistic desires, whereas the Sattvic grahas like Jupiter, Venus, even Mercury, they tend to give more spiritual desires. So this is the combined desire present inside you. Many a times, initially individuals are having only money-making desires, but as soon as some partner is entering into your own life, so this will create a results variation. Like your partner is also going to be having certain impact in your own life. So this might have the capacity then to create materialistic and spiritual desire at the same time. Secondly, this is also the house of your own perception in your own eyes, like how you are going to be perceiving you as a human being. Now, when this Rahu is coming up there, the very first thing is the identity crisis which you will be facing into your own life. Because I will tell you what will happen. Because of the Rahu in the 11th house, you need to fit yourself into different roles. If you are a male, you need to fit yourself into the roles of a professionalism, as a father, even as a guide, as a mentor, as a brother. So different roles are going to be there. It means different identities are going to be attached with Rahu. Even if you are a female, I will tell you, you need to sometime behave like a mother, sometime you need to behave like a sister, sometime you need to behave like a wife or some other person. So different sort of identities you people go through. Normal person will go through suppose 5 to 10 identities. You need to go through 15 identities in your own life. And that is where the main problem with this Rahu is that identity crisis, like not be able to recognize who I am. So that is the main problem which you need to fix with this Rahu. Now how to fix that problem is with the help of your partner actually. Even for example, as of now, you are not married. Or even if you are a married person watching this video, if suppose you are married, so your wife or your husband will help you to first of all creating your own identity. And even if you are not married, any sort of casual relationships or live-in relationships also have the capacity to help you to realize and understanding your own personality like who I am. It also doesn't matter whether the relationship aspect is very good or it's going to be very bad or it's an average relationship. Any sort of relationship which you encounter in your own life actually have the capacity to help you to create a different perception of you in your own mind. And that is where the main reason why after like going through the multiple identities on their own life, Rahu tend to adopt according to the zodiac sign in which it is posited in or the planets that are supposed in conjunction with Rahu in the D9 chart. Like if for example Saturn is conjunct with Rahu, so then what will happen? Rahu will transform itself completely into the Saturnian energy. If the Jupiter influence is going to be there, Rahu will tend to then behave like that. I will become more of a godly particle or saint or spiritual kind of energy. So depending over the placement of the Rahu, the conjunction and the house placement, this have the capacity to create alterations. But the main positive factor with this Rahu, it's pretty adaptable. Like this have the capacity to adjust and adapt according to the environment. If you put this Rahu in some family setting, Rahu will become family person. You put him some professional setting, this will become professional person. Any sort of role and responsibility, Rahu actually have the capacity to adapt according to that particular thing. Secondly, the combined desire which I told you, it's linked with this Rahu in the 11th house and it's going to be giving a lot of money making desires, materialistic desires inside the person. And don't think like that Rahu is not ruling any zodiac sign. It's co-ruling the sign of Aquarius. And that is where you need to check where the Saturn is posited from this Rahu in the D1 and even in the D9 chart. The strength and dignity of the Saturn will eventually help you to also identify the major roadblocks that are present in your own life to achieve your financial success. Or is there going to be some sort of help or some major advantage which is present in your own life? Many a times, if I will tell you, if the strength and dignity of Saturn is very weak in the horoscope, if it is debilitated or in the animical zodiac sign, then I will tell you Rahu will always try to look for the shortcut methods and means to obtain wealth actually. All the time I will tell you, most of the individuals also have the capacity to go into the field of speculation, share market, future and options and these kind of trading related activities. Because Rahu is looking for the shortcut method. Whereas on the other end, if the dignity of Saturn is very powerful, if it is exalted in its own zodiac sign, then what will happen? Rahu will then looking for some reliable methods where I can make money. And that is where the better understanding of the money is in direct proportion to the service which you give. So Rahu have the capacity to actually create more better understanding in that particular area. Directly opposite, if you look, it's Ketu in the 5th house. And if you watch my 5th house videos, 5th house is the house of the skill set. It's the natural skill which is present inside you as a human being. Whether you are a technical person, you are an influencer, or maybe you are having some other empathetic traits, spiritual traits present inside you. So Ketu energy is also feeding Rahu in the 11th house. Okay, if for example this Rahu and Ketu axis is free from any affliction, and if there is a proper balance, although many a times there is nothing called as proper balance, but still if the Ketu energy is supporting Rahu, you will be able to identify your own skills very easily. Like, okay, these are my skills and I need to work upon that part. And the identification of your own skills will also then help you to create your own perception in your own eyes. Like, okay, if I'm skilled at one thing, I'm good at this thing. So that is the perception of Rahu, which Rahu will create. Okay, it means I am this personality. As soon as Rahu is gaining or acquiring more skills, okay, so Rahu perception will change. Okay, I'm this personality also. And that is where the Rahu actually have the capacity to acquire multiple skills here. It's not necessary Rahu is going to be perfect in all the areas. I'm not saying Rahu have the capacity to achieve perfection. But I will tell you, even for example, if the Saturn energy is pretty much supporting you in your chart, suppose you initially identify 10 skills. Okay, like I'm good at these 10 things. Later down the line, what will happen? Rahu actually have the capacity to, okay, I will pick the best possible skill, which is best for me. And Rahu then tend to work only over the advantages or the positive things. Like rather than working over the weakness, Rahu will think like that, okay, there is no need for me to worry about my weakness. I need to focus over my strength and then keep on achieving. And that is the sutra, the financial freedom key, which is present in your 11th house with your Rahu. Like working more upon your strength actually, rather than finding and working over on the weak areas actually. Rahu is very good in that particular area, finding the strength. This is also a pretty manipulative placement. Manipulative mean like you have the capacity to manipulate other people, influence other people, or maybe not in the bad manner. If the dignity is compromised, yes, definitely Rahu will use any hook, crook, mean, unfair, mean, any method to actually obtain the desire. But if the dignity is not compromised, then I will tell you Rahu have the capacity to follow a very strong pathway up there. Next important point, relationship will not help you a lot with this Rahu placement in the 11th house actually. Because I will tell you initially also, depending over the parameters of your husband and wife kundli, this have the capacity to create alteration in the result. Now, for example, suppose you are an ambitious woman. You want to achieve many things in your own life. You are having career goals, business goals in your own life. But your partner is not supporting you in achieving that goals. So what is happening? It means there is going to be some obstruction energy which this Rahu is facing. Many a times I will tell you, if your 5th house Lord, 5th house is the house of children. Okay. If the 5th house Lord, both in the D1 and D9 chart you need to check. Okay. If the 5th house Lord actually coming in the influence of Rahu, sometimes children are actually acting as the blessings from the career, professional and monetary standpoint of view. and sometimes children are also acting as a biggest problem because of this Rahu working in the negative way with the 5th house lord actually. So you also need to pay attention towards Saturn along with the dignity of the 5th house, like how the children are going to be helping you in creating the some benefit in the career domain, or it's going to be taking you one step backward actually, because these are the karmic axes. You need to understand wherever Rahu Ketu is posited, it's some major karma you are going to be having associated with that particular area. Rahu matured at the age of 42. Okay, it means first of all the 42nd year in your own life. It's the year that actually have the capacity to bring some major transformations into your own life. I have seen even many people Rahu in the 11th. Sometime what will happen initially, they are not having much desires. They are just doing the mundane task, mundane things. But suddenly, out of a sudden, 42, 43, 44 year onward, there's some energy will come inside where the desires will come. Like, I need to make money. I need to achieve something. I'm having a lot of potential. I need to become a millionaire. I need to chase money. So then Rahu will also give late success with this combination also. Like in the later stages, 42nd year onward, because the Rahu energy is going to be at top level after its maturity. So then all the karmic backlogs, Rahu will leave it away. Look, like, okay, I'm not interested in these baggages which are actually restricting me. I'm a free entity and I need to be working with the flow of my own energy. So that actually have the capacity to Rahu to help achieve to everything in their own life. Okay. So I hope you have gained some detailed information in this particular video with me. Regarding any queries and consultations, you can just drop me an email. If you require any marriage, business, spiritual consultation, do let me know. I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Also, make sure to subscribe my channel below, hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video. You can also send me super thanks also in contribution to my work, because any small contribution from your side will help me to make more such content over the YouTube platform. So till then, please take care of yourself and may God bless you. Hare Krishna.